that's a long way, or, oh, I don't really know about that. Don't let your worry, your words dampen the opportunity and the beauty and the potential. You know, be more like, wow, that's a long way, but boy, I guess I can come and tour. You know what I mean? Or, you know, so that you're saying the truth about it, you know what I mean? But you're also making it a positive and making it expansive, I guess, and hopeful. And she's saying that the person, the one that has the potential or the opportunity, is really grounded and knows what they have to do. And that is a gift. They're taking that with them, and be confident in that. Be confident in that. And she's saying, and remember that God and angels go with them. You know, we might say, oh my God, they don't know anybody that lives there. You know, they don't know anybody. We don't have any family that lives there. But they're still connected. They're still connected. Their angels are with them. God is with them. And, you know, a text is 30 seconds away. You know, 30 seconds away. Then she says it's a really good opportunity in, like sometimes we go, I was born and lived and died in Oklahoma City. And then sometimes we go, I was born and went to school in Oklahoma City, and then I went here, and I went here, and I went here, and I went here. And it opens up the people that you're going to meet. It opens up the potential of what's going to happen in your life. And she's saying whatever this step is in moving forward, it opens up the potential. It just tenfold opens up the potential. And this is a good thing. She says this is a good thing. Be confident in that. I do hear you. There's an angel, and this angel is a multicolored angel, a rainbow angel. And I see every color in them. They kind of like glimmer and turn blue and pink and purple and red, and so it's a multi-angel. And this multicolored angel says, okay, does whoever that we were talking to a minute ago, the multicolored angel's coming to you. So the mom that's here, does somebody know that?
Probably me.
And what's your name?
Karen.
And do you know the word Evans?
Yeah.
Yes, that's you?
name.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay, a multicolored angel is saying that your angel has healing in her voice, and she's meant to sing. And be proud and confident of that. She's still talking. Okay, so I see my mother Mary, but I guess her name is Mary, right? Is that correct? Or someone in spirit, her name is Mary. Okay. And so again, I don't know who I'm talking to, but she's saying, or maybe she's talking to all of you. I don't know. But she's saying, sometimes when I think back at my life on earth, a thought that I would have, I missed some days with you. Like maybe I missed Easter, I missed Christmas, or I missed your 15th birthday, or whatever it would have been. Some days when I would think back about my earth life, I would feel like I missed X with you. And that would make me sad sometimes. It would make me feel like maybe I was cheated somehow. And then when I got to heaven, it quickly corrected my thoughts that I had you, and when I didn't, it was because your soul was growing in ways it could never grow with me. And all of that was in God's divine path. And I couldn't be mad at it anymore. I couldn't be resentful about it anymore. that I missed X day, whether it was a birthday or a holiday or whatever, because I realized that you were growing in ways I could never give you. That wasn't possible. I wasn't that, in my body, mind, and spirit, I wasn't at the level to give you that. And so I do want you to know that I missed some things, and I do want you to know that my human part of me has sadness or regret about that, but my spirit knows everything is in God's divine order. Everything in God's divine order. And I want you to be well about the time we did have, about the days that we did have. Yes, she says that one of you is, well, she just said an emotional basket case. I didn't say it. She said one of you feels and feels and feels. And she's saying, remember, there are other ways to connect with people. Like if I tell you, I'm your friend, and I tell you a sad story, and you begin to cry. I'm telling you some sad story. This happened, this happened, this happened. Remember, if you get in the energy of sadness, then you're not lifting that person up. You want to hold the vibration of God and miracles and purpose in everything, even in the saddest, most horrible story, so that you're lifting them up, the situation up. And Spirit told me that one time. Remember when Michael Vick had these dogs and they were fighting and it was horrible. And I just was so sad about that. I'm a dog lover, and I was crying and I was so upset about it. And Spirit immediately came to me and said, Cyndy, these animals are great teachers. What are you doing crying and vibrating at that lower level? These dogs are teachers, and they have high vibration. You're pulling them down when you have pity for them, when you have that kind of sadness for them. Hold that they are great teachers of God and Spirit. And this is shifting consciousness. And so it really took me a while to get that, to realize that there is no feeling sorry. It's the vibration of, wow, God is great, and God is going to use this and work in this and shift this. This only allows for more miracles, right? The more horrible the story only allows for more God. Dragging me up. Okay, she's still talking. Okay. Okay, so I'm back to she goes, hello, hello, hello. So, that's several greetings, right? But then she goes, and then she's looking out there going, hello. So maybe someone down the street, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like she's giving a greeting here, but she's giving a greeting outside of here. And she says, I want Jason to know I've got his number. So does anybody know Jason?
Yes, my brother.
That's your brother. Okay. She's saying, make sure he knows that she's like the ultimate spy mom. She can go anywhere. She can find anything out. She can do anything. And that is extra special, tools that she has available to her now. Okay, there's someone in Spirit that says, I have to say thank you. I have to say thank you that you were so good to me. And you were freely giving to me. Okay, so now I'm back to the word Chris. Okay, so I don't know if Chris is your name or the name in person, but I'm back to the word Chris. And I would just say this person I don't think has been in Spirit very long. What's not very long, maybe a year or two, but I don't think over 5 years. So they haven't been in Spirit very long. And they say that you and them had a tie but it really is from many, many past lives together. And so maybe it was like, well, it was really just my next door neighbor, but I just liked her a lot or something, you know. I don't think it was like a blood tie. I don't think it was like she was my sister. You know, it was just really just a tie. And she's saying, I want to tell you thank you. So the word Chris, and then I'm at a W like William.
Whitebrook, Chris Whitebrook.
Is that you?
Christine, that's her.
That's her, okay.
I'm
And do you know,
Whitebrook.
okay, Angela, is that
Yeah,
it?
uh-huh.
Angela? Okay, yes, there's someone in spirit, Chris,
She recently passed within the past year.
is saying that you went way beyond normal help or normal care or normal comfort or whatever we would say these words are. And she's saying, I just want to tell you how grateful I am for you, how grateful I am that your heart and your soul stepped up. And she said that actually was clearing you guys' tie, that your willingness to do that cleared, we might say it's karma, we might say it's a bond, whatever word we like, but she says that you stepping up actually was cleared us, and now we can be equal next time. Now we can be complementary instead of kind of a helper type. And she's saying, thank you, thank you. Whoever that we sent it back, did we get it back up here? I have a friend that lives in Norman, and her name is Ramona. So does anybody know that word?
I'm here,
Okay, and just say my name is.
Ramona Taylor.
First of all, there's a blue angel coming to you, and a blue angel is a healing angel. Healing could be body, mind, and spirit, you know, whatever. But this angel is saying that Spirit has been for a while nudging you to take care of yourself. And you keep saying, oh, I'm going to put it on the calendar. I'm going to get it on the calendar. I will. I'll, you know, maybe in August, maybe in September, maybe in October, you know. Like there would be some great perfect day to put it on the calendar. And the angels are saying, it has to be on the calendar this year. And it is okay to like make plans. Well, I've got to, you know, get a babysitter. I've got to, you know, I mean, whatever that might be required. So, you know, maybe there is some logistics to it. But the angels are saying you have to take care of you. Because if you don't, things are going to get worse. And that only means more time, right? I mean, if now I don't have a week to take care of myself, well, I certainly don't have 6 months, or I don't have a year, or 2 years, or 10 years. So Spirit's talking to you about give up now to get back on track so that it doesn't take longer. Kind of like I've got a cold, I don't go to the doctor, and I've got the flu. Don't go to the doctor, and I'm in the hospital with pneumonia. You know what I mean? Because I didn't do it. Because I didn't want to, maybe I don't like doctors, or maybe I don't, you know, want to take off from work, or I don't have sick days, or whatever my reason is. So this angel is talking to you about you're very good at putting others first. You're very good at lifting others and doing for others. And the angels want you to have that same amount of care for yourself. And that it's okay for you to take some time off, take care of you, and everything in the world will wait. And it's okay. And Spirit is saying this is actually going to be productive time for you. Even if you're saying like, well, I got the flu and I, you know, okay, maybe you get to read 10 Spirit books that you wanted to read. You know what I mean? Or maybe you get to start eating vegetarian for 10 days in a row that you've been saying you were going to do. You know, so it ends up being very productive, you know. So Spirit saying, give yourself a gift of taking care of you. And it has to do with your health. And that you're putting it off. Plan, but then do it. Just plan and then do it. Okay. Thank you. Spirit saying that the sooner, I guess you do, the sooner you take this time, Spirit says you're going to be dancing again, and that's what life's about. You know, so maybe, you know, if your back hurts or, you know, you've got some sort of problem that's keeping you from mobility or movement, that mobility and movement is going to come back. And that's a good thing. You know, that's a good thing. And Clark, they were explorers, and so I don't remember the whole story. I don't know what they explored. I think the Colorado River. Does anybody know that? I'm at the alphabet, and I'm at S like Sam. Does anybody know S like Sam?
My last maiden name is Lewis, and my first name is Sheila.
Okay, say it one more time. My name is?
Sheila.
Were you born in Oklahoma, or are you a transplant?
Transplant.
How long you been here? Like a week, a month, a day, 10 years?
Maybe 30.
Say it again.
Maybe 30.
30 years, wow. You're cracking me up. You don't vibrate to here. So when did you figure that out? You know what I'm saying? Like, did you know that at year 10, year 20, year 30, you know what I mean? Spirit's saying that, and they just show me your feet, okay? And your feet are not connected to the land here. So whatever you need to be well, and we all need something different. Like maybe some people need water, some people need sunlight, some people need rain, some people need forests, bears, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Spirit is saying Oklahoma does not, like energetically, possess what you need to be well. And they're saying coming up very soon, certainly by the end of next year, and could be sooner, there's an opportunity in your life for you to change and move and go to where energy feeds you. And they're saying, go. Give yourself that opportunity. Like you said, well, I'm going to live here because my kids live here. I'm going to live here because I got my job here. I'm going to, whatever reason that you have. They're saying the gate will open, which is an opportunity. Like maybe your job says, oh, we're going to close shop. Or maybe they go, oh, well, you retired, or the kids graduated from college, or whatever happened. But the gate will open on your highway, and Spirit's saying, you need to do for you now. You need to say, okay, I love trees or mountains or bears or whatever it is, and go to that place, and you will become so much more filled with God energy just naturally. See, right now when you're reaching up to God energy, you're having to work hard at it, okay? If you're in a place that vibrates to you, it's 10 billion times easier. So just going there and living in a place that vibrates to your feet, it expands your energy. It allows you to have more love, more blessings, more money, more connection to God. I mean, all good things. So you may think, well, none of my family lives there. I want to move to so-and-so, and I don't, none of my family lives there. Well, they'll come. Don't you worry, they'll come. The Spirit actually says that there will be someone come. So maybe you have a friend that moves out there. Maybe, I'm not saying day one, but I think they see that you're well, and they go, well, I'm coming too. You know what I mean? That'll be a good thing. So I don't think you say, oh my God, I was out here forever alone. I think actually someone ends up being there with you, and they say, this is great. This is great. Spirit saying that, still to that same person, an N, like Nancy, will be important. Deanna Bradley,
Yes.
I want to come to you. There's several different angels. I guess they're all, angels kind of have a specialty like love, money, health. But anyway, so you've got several of them showing up. Okay, first of all, one of the angels talks to you about it's good to have, I don't know, like different kinds of money. It's good to have different kinds of money, and I really don't know what that means. It's good to have maybe like pesos and then
Like
American
dinar and
dollars,
dong
and something else.
Yeah.
And so this angel's saying it's good to have variety and several, and it is a way that if you're patient, that you can actually end up saying, this was a good thing for me. So like patient is not today I got it, tomorrow I don't, or something, but it's being able to like, I've got some of this and some of this and some of this, and then I'm still well, I'm still good. Then there's another angel talking to you, and this angel is like a love kind of angel. They're red and pink, and one of the things I want you to, this angel's talking about is varieties of love. And okay, like to maybe some, we're all different. So some people think, and it's okay, like friendship is love. That's the vibration that really makes me feel well and whole. I like a good friend. And then some people think, well, I like to be taken care of. I want to sit at home and be a stay-at-home wife, and I want to cook dinner, and I want him to work 70 hours a week and pay all the bills, and I'm the stay-at-home woman. And that makes me feel loved. So there's different kinds of love and different vibrations of love. And what makes one person feel good and whole doesn't make another person feel good and whole. So this angel is talking to you about you need to define for yourself what makes you feel loved. Do you like friendship? Do you like being taken care of? Do you like hot sex? Do you like, like when you look in someone's eyes and there's just this energy? Do you like having somebody strong and feeling kind of taken care of, just feeling unprotected? So this angel's saying to you, this angel says you've had a lot of love and a lot of different ones, but which one do you like the most? Which one makes you just feel warm and well? Define that in you and know God has that exact match for you. Then, like if I'm a person that doesn't want to sit home, that just doesn't work for me. I don't want to sit home. I want to be the best friend. I want to travel and go to all these wonderful places in the world. Then I can get that match, but I have to not then marry the guy that wants me to sit home. You see what I mean? So you can have that, but you have to not get trenched into something that's not that. So Spirit's talking to you about know you, tell God in Spirit, be consistent in that, and that match will come. It'll come.
Thank you, Cyndy. Thank you for that.
Yes, and this angel says, and remember, you can date all of them, but just don't marry them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not date, but don't get all tied up. You know what I'm saying? If that's not the right match.
Right, thank you.
My Mother Mary again, so Mother in Spirit. It could be a Mother Mary or a Mother with an M. And then there's an angel, and the angel comes in and says the word Julie. So does anybody know Mother Mary and Julie? Either of that?
No, Marie. And Julie was her favorite llama that she raised.
Okay, and what's your name?
Susan.
Susan. Say it again, Susan.
Susan
And your last name?
Cultures.
Okay, I want to come to you. There's an angel coming to you, and this angel is talking to you about the power of prayer, and maybe that's a old-fashioned word, but the power of intention, the power of sending energy, the power of kind of like prayer. And this angel is saying, God calls you through media. Could be a text, the TV, what's out, a newspaper, and let's just say, remember when like a hurricane or something hit Haiti, something happened in Haiti, and so like the picture on the newspaper was just a sad picture. And Spirit is saying, God is calling you to heal or send energy, prayer, whatever word you like, to balance disaster areas. And they're saying, like you might think, oh God, I've heard that 3 times on the news today. Every time I turn it on, they're telling this story about blah, 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 and I don't even live there. You know what I mean? I don't even have anything to do with that. It's not, I've never even been there, you know. Spirit is saying that you came in, like on the back of sometimes people's cards it says like, God bless America. You came here to say, God bless the world. You came here to be a messenger or a peacekeeper bigger than just America. And you came here to send prayers, energy, intention out to other places. And Spirit is saying that the reason you get nudged or the picture shows up, 4 times on your phone, or the headline is on the news every time you turn it on, whatever, that's God saying, okay, let's do some prayer work. And if you don't use structured prayer right now, you need to get some structured prayer. And so, there's a long time ago there was something called masterminding, and they didn't really call it, structured prayer, but there are certain ways that you can use tools to enhance intention and energy. So tools and ritual enhance prayer to expand how you're praying, to expand the energy of it. And so Spirit's saying you need to have you a set way that you do it that will tune you into the greater mind. From there, that is just expanded. And for everybody, it's different. You know what I mean? So maybe you already have a ritual. I do this, 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 this. But if you don't, you need to get one. You need to read some, find some, but get your way. Here's the way I do it. And Spirit's saying you are on a calling that is bigger than just America. It's bigger than just, Oklahoma or a certain culture, etc. You're being called by Spirit to send energy to the world. Energy to the world. The world's people, the places that are hurting, maybe in war or catastrophe or whatever, that they are loved. That they are loved. They're held in God's light. The person in Spirit, I'm back to Mother's Day with an M, and she's saying to tell you that she was pleasantly surprised, but was very happy about it, that all the animals are in heaven. That she said that she didn't know for sure that the animals were going to get to be there. And she says they are. And she says, oh my God, I was so happy about it. I was so happy about it. Okay, there's someone in Spirit that visited before, but I don't really remember much about them. So, okay, there's someone in Spirit, and last time they were kind of quiet, and they're being kind of quiet right now. But the one that did all the talking over here, that one kind of steps back, and he gets to come forward. And he does want to step up, but I don't know if I'd say he would be shy, or just maybe not very talkative. I mean, I don't really know. But he's not as out there in energy as the one that does all the talking. And so there's something at the state fair and you have a ball and you throw it and it goes up into these rings. It's a game. Do you know that? I mean, I don't remember. It's a lane and you throw the
Skeet balls.
ball and it goes in a hole. What's the name of
Skeet
that?
ball.
Does anybody
Skeet
know?
Skate ball.
Skeet ball.
Yes.
Is it Skeeter?
Yes. That person says that they want to talk to somebody with a D, like David. Does somebody have a D?
Diane.
Diane, okay. He's saying to tell you that, he says, God has always taken care of you in your life. Now, you may not have like 10 times more than you need, but you have enough. And he's saying he wants you to work on balancing your money better. He says, like, practice more like, okay, this week I'm going to give myself an allowance of $20, $40, whatever. And so, okay, then do I want a $5 coffee? You know what I mean? Or if I've got $20, then maybe I want to go to the movies. He's saying he wants you to work on budgeting or money planning. He's saying that you've always had enough. God's always taken care of you, and to know that that's true, and God's still taking care of you. So keep that in your mind, in your heart. I'm taken care of. God takes care of me. I'm okay. Now, maybe I want it to be better. Maybe I want it to be more. And he says if you'll tweak it, you can get a little better. You can get where you feel more prosperous or more well with the money that you've got. Patty cake, baker's man. So a patty, does anybody know patty? Either here in this room or in spirit, the word patty.
I asked for a patty. I don't personally know her, but I asked for a patty.
And is this Kathy Jo?
Yes.
Okay. And just say my name is?
My name is Kathy Jo Higgins.
Okay, I want to come to you. Okay, the person in spirit with P, Patty, they're saying, thank you for sending your prayers, that you've been praying for someone, I guess that they know or that they're connected to. Thank you for sending your prayers. And that those prayers, okay, here's the picture. They showed me an aura body that was not really attached to the physical body. And so I don't really know what that means. So maybe out of sorts, right? We could say that, well, they're out of sorts. Maybe we could say they're in a coma. You see what I mean? If the aura body is not attached to the physical body, I mean, I don't know the depth or how that works exactly. But she's saying that your prayer is helping merge energies, helping sort of realign, maybe we could say, realign energies. And she's saying that this third party, not her, but, you know, this other third party, they are aware in their spirit of the choices that they've made. They do have soul recognition right now. That doesn't mean the human mind, but they do have soul recognition. And they are aware of choice. And the person in spirit with the P is saying, continue to send prayers. Continue to send prayers. That this is sort of midway through process, not full through process, and there is still some shaky on how it's going to all end up. And then there's an angel coming to you, and this angel is talking to you about, they're saying that they want you to, okay, here's you in your life right now. Like you're looking at your life right now, just on the calendar, you're looking at your feet, looking at your life right now. And you're kind of saying like, man, how come things are so slow? Man, how come, you know, maybe that's money slow, finances, love, whatever that you are thinking about. And the angel's saying, okay, now look back at your life 10 years ago. You were looking down at your feet and you were saying, man, how come life is so slow? And the angel's saying they want you to remember slow and steady, it's the race. You know what I mean? That when you were 20, you wanted X. When you were 30, when you were, and your life has been maybe a little slower than what your brain wanted it to be. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted X to happen, but that didn't happen till here. And I wanted X to happen, but that didn't happen till here. And so your soul energy has been 2 steps ahead of the place that you're looking at on the earth plane energy. And so Spirit's saying, but you have got what you wanted. If you look back at your life, I wanted X, I got X. I did this, I got this. I wanted X to happen, and X didn't happen. So it might not happen when I was 20 or 21 or 30 or, you know, whatever that age was that you said, I want it right now today. But your intention still kept going out, and it came full circle. And this angel is telling you that's true about today. That whatever it is that you're saying, like, I really want X. This is what I want to happen, or I want to have, or I want to experience, or whatever. I want X. And they're saying, it's going to happen. All you have to do is keep doing your daily intention, your, you know, your prayers, your statement of spirit, whatever you want to say. God, angel spirit, I want to live financially free. God, angel spirit, I want to have great love. I mean, whatever your things are, keep that, and it'll happen just sure as day, just like all these other things. And again, it could have been a year or more. You know, it wasn't like it happened the next day you wanted it, but it did come full circle. And you have manifested in your life, and you have got where you wanted to be in your life. No, maybe not the exact year you wanted or that day you wanted, but it did happen for you. And they're saying this is still in the works. You still have that same frequency of manifestation. Maybe it's a little slower than what you want it to be, but it's there. I want to go back to you again, Kathy.
Okay.
An angel that was here a while ago, the red and pink angel, which is a love angel. That angel is saying, that angel is talking to you about allowing yourself to be vulnerable in love. And allowing, okay, like we think, I'm strong, I can take care of myself. I'm, you know, and we get a certain energy, and it's good to take care of yourself. Believe me, that's a life, you know, a whole life lesson. So, yay. The Spirit says, so you got that. You've got that one. You can do that. They're proud of you. Now they want you to be able to keep that same confidence. I can take care of myself. And I can allow love in and out of me, and I can still be strong and knowing that I'm going to be okay on that journey too. It's not compromising your, I'm strong and I can take care of myself. It's actually living it in love. And which makes this whole other freedom to it. It makes a whole other kind of energy available to express and play and manifest. And Spirit saying sometimes you are still pulling, like putting out, and this is just my word, like strong, tough, confident energy instead of desire, connection, that kind of energy. And you can keep that and do that. You can. Very cool. I never thought of that. The guy who was here originally, like very in the very beginning, and he said he liked having all these girls in the house. He's back. And this is interesting what he told me, which I never thought of. He said, I want to tell Debbie, our aura frequencies are still connected, and this is the perfect time to have my presence in the room. Okay, and see, here's what I never thought of. Okay, when we are with someone on the earth plane, our auras, like someone that we live with or our children or somebody that's very close to us, our auras kind of get together with the line, okay? And then the longer someone is in spirit, the thinner that line becomes. It is still there and you're still connected, but it's at its thickest point when they're 3D with you on the earth plane. So when they've been in spirit a short time, it's at the thicker place. Like let's say my grandpa died and I didn't talk to him for 17 years, then that's going to get thinner and thinner and thinner in my ability to feel his presence. If that cord is wide, then that energy presence can shift back and forth where like I could sit on the couch and I could feel him sitting on the couch by me. I could feel heavy presence if I've still got that heavy aura connection line. So the guy in spirit is saying this is the perfect time for you to feel my presence. Because the energy line connection is still big, fat, strong, connected. And he's saying he wants you to, when you have a group, when you have your group here, he's saying he wants you to pick a place like wherever you're sitting, like maybe you or he had a favorite chair or whatever. Pick a place and then do it repeatedly where everyone is just sending prayerful thoughts, open to spirit, creating a circle of love, right? A circle of light, a circle of love. And then you in your mind be thinking of that person, and then have the thought, come sit with me. And I think you'll feel like if someone sits on the couch, the seat kind of goes in a little bit, and the dog got up here or someone sat down. That presence is that strong. So you determine the place and keep it the same place or the same chair or the same couch or whatever it is you're going to do. And if it's a chair, you could say, this was my favorite chair, and I want you to come stand behind me and, touch my shoulder. Like sometimes if Tammy's going to the kitchen, like she'll come by this chair and she'll put her hand, do you need anything from the kitchen? She'll do that. So maybe that's going to be okay, I'm going to sit in this chair and I want you to come just like you used to. When you're going to the kitchen, I want you to put your hand right on my shoulder, and I want to feel that pressure of that hand. So this person has strong energy connection. This is a huge, great time to continue to have physical feeling and contact. I don't know the answer to this. In my head, I just said, well, then would that continue 17 years later? You see what I mean? If I keep that connection, I don't know that answer. Or would it dissipate? Like I said, the longer you're in spirit, just because the vibration's different, then the connection becomes different. So I don't know. After they've been in spirit a long, long time, really what happens is you move more towards spirit than them moving towards you. So you are lifting your vibration frequency up to a realm where they are residing versus they're meeting you in the third dimension realm. But his energy is still strong enough that it could be here in third dimension realm, which is very interesting. Again, I never thought of any of this. This is like way cool stuff.
That's Floyd. He's answering my questions.
He's talking to you and he's saying that, I don't know if you've had this thought, but he's saying that Spirit wants to talk to each and every person that's in your women's group. That there are angels and guides and teachers that want to talk to each and every person on a specialty for them. And he's saying, make sure that you allow that, incorporate that, have room for that, whatever the right time for that. He's saying that many master teachers have been waiting for the opportunity, waiting for the gathering, and that so give them time to work, talk, speak, inspire, whatever the words are, the women of the group. Each and every one has their teachers, masters, other beings of light that are using them for their purpose, to expand their purpose, expand their good. He's cracking me up. He says you're looking awful sexy today.
Telling me to kiss up.
There's an angel, and the angel says they want to talk to John. So, John, that is wherever John is, I don't know.
On the phone?
John on the phone, okay? John on the phone. This angel is talking to you about living with intention. And living with intention, I intend to be prosperous, I intend to bless the world, whatever our intentions are. But the angel's also saying, living intentionally, like in relationship with other people, and you getting better at being forthcoming on your side. Like, let's just say I'm your daughter, and I say, oh dad, I really need $20. I really need $20. And like, you've given me $20 for the last 6 months now. Every week on Friday, I come calling, I need $20. You've given it. And now, really, you're giving it to me right now, and you're like, in your head, you're like, I really don't want to give her this $20 because it ain't helping her, and she's not, doing right, or she's not getting herself together. And so you're giving it to me, but you're giving it to me with the thought in your head, well, this just sucks. And Spirit says you need to get more congruent in your relationships, that your intention, you're living it. Like, you say, well, Cyndy, I'm sorry, honey, but I don't have $20. No, I'm not going to give that to you this week. I think the neighbor down the street needed her yard mowed. If you want to go down there and talk to Becky, I guess she might pay you some money to mow her yard. So that you're not compromising your energy frequency. Spirit is saying they want, I don't know if this is your intention, but Spirit's intention for you is more manifesting miracles. And part of your ability to manifest miracles is like aligning with God in heaven, right into. So if I'm saying one thing and doing a different thing, if I'm in my brain not wanting to, but I'm doing it, that is misalignment. That breaks down my ability to call miracles. I mean, even though that moment Cyndy wasn't a miracle, that wasn't what I was talking about. But living more truthful with people and relationships, not being mean, not being angry, not being any of these things, not being hurtful, just truthful. Living more like that in relationships will help you draw the miracles that you're wanting in your life. And so, Spirit's saying to work on those personal things that you want to say to people or feel about people or whatever, given that opportunity. And Spirit is saying that they want you to work on no. And, in a nice way and everything, no, I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to do that, or gosh, no, we're not going to be able to go, or, but if you don't want to go, don't go. If I say, hey, come golf with me today, and you don't want to, say no, So Spirit's saying, verbally, just be okay with what you're saying and work on relationships. The next thing they're talking to you about, they're saying whatever, Deanna, do you know this person? Personally or no? No. Okay, well, that's interesting. So one of your energy lessons is around this person, which is, we all are learning lessons, so that's okay. Spirit is saying that it's good for you to have variety in monies again, like they were talking to you about. Like have some pesos, have some whatever there is out there, some dollars, some pesos, some whatever these things are. Spirit is saying, John, yes, you're right in thinking that I guess you should have some of it, or that you do have some of it. That is in alignment. And then be well with it. Like, yeah, I've got this, but I'm just going to live my normal life and be happy, because then that's going to pay off. It's going to pay off. And so Spirit's saying it's good to have variety of money or something like that, which was also what they were saying to you, which is why I thought maybe that's how y'all knew it. But anyway. Then I'm looking at, like I would say, a timetable, and this is still for John. Spirit showing me like a graph, I guess is what we'd say. So like if I'm in college or school, a graph, this is going up, this is going down. So I'm seeing a graph, I'm seeing a time frame, March, April, May. It reminds me of what I get on my OG&E bill. At the bottom of the OG&E bill, there's this little thing that tells you about stuff. So Spirit's saying that the line you're looking for, the mark you're looking for is not this year, but it's coming. So, like it was March, April, May, June at the bottom of this bill. I don't think whatever line, I don't know. I don't think it's this year. Wow, this is interesting, and I don't know if it goes with that same thing. Spirit is saying America has to get out of there. Isn't that an interesting statement? John, you pray about that. You work on that. You see what Spirit's talking about.
Does it have to do with dinar? Dinar?
When you said that, Spirit said yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, if I haven't spoke to you, then tell me your first name.
Linda.
Linda.
Bridget.
Diane.
Okay, and a helper person, come and help me. Just get Linda, Bridget, Diane, and anybody else. So you just kind of want to either pull out the way or put over here, and then put new ones here, old ones here, or out there.
Did you hear me say my name, Debbie?
Yes.
Okay, that person who just,
Yeah.
Diane, say your name.
Diane Bates.
okay, there's a woman in spirit that's coming to you, and she's saying, thank you for helping my girl. Okay, I feel like there's a mother in spirit and a daughter on the earth plane. And maybe this is a friend of yours or a sister, I don't know the relationship to you, but it's really kind of more connected to the child than you. So a woman in spirit that's saying to tell you, thank you for being connected to her girl that's still here, and that her daughter needs some extra confidence, and that she is fully loved by God, by spirit, by angels, by even her in spirit. That the daughter is somehow feeling either A, lonely, or B, unsure of self, value. And the woman in spirit is saying, just when you can, say comforting words, reminding words that are, that God has great purpose for you. That you're surrounded by angels. I know that your life is hard, and I want you to know that when you need help, you can call to the angels and ask them to help you. Kind of say words that are reminding, even if that person just walks off, acts like they don't care, acts like they don't hear it, even if that person acts like they're not aware, you just have a reminding energy that they're loved, by many. Somehow they don't feel loved by many. And have that energy that you're loved by many. God, the angels, the universe, your mother in heaven, that you're loved.
Okay.
The one that got the papers, did you get it?
Oh.
Did you
Yeah.
pick out the papers I'm supposed to do?
Yeah, we're just waiting on one more. You want them back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jesse, do you have any battery left in your phone, on your deal? I just ran out of battery.
Just a little bit. Karen's video too. Are you out?
She's out.
Is this it?
Okay, cross your fingers.
Okay. That's my cell phone going now, Debbie.
It's blinking, so I don't know how long.
Okay, that's it. Just put those on the table for so that people can get those.
My helper girl, what's your name?
Vicki?
Vicki, we're gonna have to give you a little training. If you're gonna be my helper, I'm gonna have to get you with the program. So the next time you'll know exactly, you'll be jiffy on. Tidbit saying, now you're gonna have to work at this before you're my helper when we've got 300 people. So see, we're gonna have to get you lined up, and here's how it goes, and
It's gonna happen.
okay, who's that person? Just say, look at the name and say the name.
Linda. May Davidson.
Say, my name is?
My name is Linda.
Spirit's talking to you, okay, about birthing something, and birthing can be birthing a baby, but birthing can be like you birth a book, you write a book, you birth a book. Birthing is creation of something, okay? So Spirit's saying that this, right now, like pretty pregnant, fixing to birth something new to the earth plane. And they're saying this is really going to take tender, loving care from you, and in life, past, now, future. So, okay, and we're just going to go with being pregnant. Being pregnant, I'm pregnant, I have to eat right, and I have to get a little more rest. But it's kind of a minimal amount of energy, even though that is energy. So energy, but now